don't need to have a giant stash. The woman doesn't need to have a giant stash of milk prepared. You need to have a few days, for those first few days, for the caregiver to give to the baby, but the woman will be pumping while she is at work. And the reason you don't need a giant stash is because if you plan, for example, really you need to take milk out of your breast. The woman needs to take milk out of her breast about the same number of times that the baby is eating. So let's say she's going to be gone for 9 hours and the baby's eating every 3 hours. Probably the milk she should remove milk from her breasts about 3 times. But sometimes what happens is women think, well, I don't have time for that at work. My job doesn't allow for that. I really only want to pump at my lunch hour because that's what I got time for. So what I'll do is I'll pump a whole bunch during maternity leave, get a huge stash built up, and then during my lunch hour, I'll pump. So I'll have one bottle for the baby from my lunch pump, and then we'll use bottles from the freezer for the other ones. But what can happen if you do that is that over time, your supply can drop. Because after a while, the body starts, well, I guess she only needs 1 bottle's worth of milk today. And supply